there has been for some time now a battle for the world's operating system. It's been sort of going on underneath the surface. It's now sort of burst out into the public domain in a very obvious way. But it's been going on for a long time. And that battle is not, as some people say, it's a battle between the US and China and the EU and different ways that countries regulate. That's not the battle. The battle is between a system that is where you have regulatory competition and countries interoperate on the basis of mutual recognition, adequacy, equivalence. We will recognize your regulatory regime because your ultimate goal is the same as ours in terms of things like safety and so on. And if an objective observer thinks that your regulation and my regulation are sort of achieving the same ultimate goals, we should recognize each other's regulations and we should grant equivalence. That's one system. That's the system that the US has had. It's the system, for example, in the CPTPP. It's the WTO system. Ironically, it's the system that built the European Union single market.
Yeah.
Now, against that is a very different system. It's a system that says, I'm going to engage in all kinds of anti-competitive distortions and create a regulatory system that is highly distorted and damaging to my own economy. I'm going to do it for other reasons, political reasons, perhaps.
Right.
Now, because I've done this, I know that I'm making my companies uncompetitive. So the only thing I can now do is force you to adopt my regulatory model. It's a harmonization and export of harmonized regulation model. And you can't have access to my market unless you copy my regulation entirely. Now, that is what China does. It's what the EU does. And there's a collision between these two operating systems. And